Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Grand Football TV. How are we doing today? I've got in the studio with me today my brother and friend Kwesi of the West Ham team. He's going to be talking West Ham, and you know what's happening. You can see him on his West Ham shirt. West Ham have just won the Europa Conference League. So he's
Come on,
on top of the world. But we're
come
here
on.
today to discuss the squad, the keep, loan, and sell episodes that we have been doing. So before we go into that, my man Kwesi, you're welcome, man. You're welcome.
What's happening, my brother? Good to be here. Good to be here.
Yes, good to see you, man. Good to see you. And congratulations again. Congratulations again. So tell us, how do you feel? Before we go into the main thing, how do you feel as
I'm
a West Ham
forever
supporter?
blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, I
Flying
can
these
imagine.
bubbles.
I can
You know what I'm
imagine. You
saying?
know, I can
So
imagine. So
it's a, it's a,
you're on
it's a
top of the
wonderful
world.
feeling. Top of the
Yeah,
world. Obviously, do you get me? It was nervous times when they got that equalizer. That was a good
yeah,
goal, good technique.
yeah.
I was thinking, please. And
Ah,
then last minute, what a way to win it.
what a
Jared
way.
Bowen
What a
came
way.
through for us.
No
So
chance of coming back from that. So
you
it's the
see what I'm
best way
saying?
to win a game, you know?
And the ref tried to give them as much added on time as possible. He thinks I didn't notice that, but there was nothing they could do about it. It
Nah,
was meant
nothing
to
they could
be.
do.
It
Yeah,
was our
man.
date with destiny.
Yeah. Well, what a game. I actually thought you guys had lost it, when you guys conceded that early after going ahead. Because I
Mm.
started watching the game roundabout when you guys just scored. Well, maybe 10 minutes before you scored. And I was thinking, oh, can they go ahead and keep this lead? And all of a sudden, I see them coming and getting that goal. And I'm thinking, oh, I hope your heads
You
don't
know what it
drop.
is, yeah? When we scored, obviously I
Yeah.
was over the moon. I was like, cool. All we got to
Mm.
do now is defend till the rest of
Defend.
the game.
Yeah.
Moyes, he knows how to do this. And then they equalized. So
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, I was nervous, but then in my head, I was like, you know what? It's not going to be easy. If you want to
It's
win
not.
something like this, it's not going to
Yeah.
come easy. But they
Exactly.
showed the character. And then
Yeah.
nights like this is when heroes are made. And
Heroes are
Bowen
made.
stepped up
And Bowen
and he was
stepped
a
up.
hero. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And can I
On-
just say, Declan Rice, best central defensive midfielder in the world. Do you get me? Let me just put that out there. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's got the trophy now to prove it.
yeah,
So
yeah. I'm
yeah, he's
sure
putting that
he'll
out
be
there.
a happier man, even if he leaves next, if he's not there next season, he would leave with his head held high. He's
Even me,
achieved
I'm
something for the
finally
club.
at peace with it. Before,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wasn't, my brain wasn't ready for him to leave, but now
yeah,
he leaves a legend, so it's all right.
yeah, yeah.
Get me? And we still
Everyone's
take that trophy
everyone's
into the
got their
next year.
name, in the history books.
There we
Yes,
go. There we
such a
go.
good win for you guys, man. I'm so
Amazing.
happy. And
Amazing.
like I said to you before we started, I was smiling all throughout the whole celebration and all that. And someone was saying to me, "Why are you smiling? It's not Arsenal." I said, honestly, I feel happy for them, man. I'm just happy for them. 58 years, winning a
A
major
long time.
trophy. I'm
It's a
sure a
long
lot
time.
of your fans were not born when you guys last won a trophy. So
Listen,
this means a lot to all the fans.
I can honestly say I never thought I'd see the day that we
Exactly.
won a European trophy like that.
Yeah,
So, and
exactly.
it's a wonderful thing.
Exactly. And it just
Seriously.
goes to show the importance of this conference league. I know some people write it off, saying, it's a little, but it gives fans like yourself from a lower team who are rising up, a chance to celebrate.
And
So
you got to
it's
look at the team we beat. They're a good
exactly,
team. And
exactly,
for the people, because I'm glad you mentioned it. For the people who want to talk down on the Conference League, you got to
yeah,
imagine good teams have been in it and dropped out and not won it.
exactly,
You know what I'm trying to
exactly,
say?
exactly,
So haters gotta hate
exactly.
anyway, you know what I'm saying? But we got the trophy right now, so we don't care what they
Exactly.
say. You
Don't
know what I'm
care what
saying?
they say, man.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Congratulations again, man. Congratulations. So
No,
yeah,
thank you.
we're here for the series where we're going to look at your team and how they've performed this season, obviously, mainly in the league, you know. So you're going to look at your squad. We're going to go through the names of your players, and you're going to say, do you want to keep? Do you want them to go out on loan? Or do you think it's time for them to move on? You know, they can get sold. You're at peace with that. So we'll run through the way it goes, the goalkeepers, the defenders, the midfielders, and then the forwards. And then if there's time, we'll look at those on loan. But your team doesn't actually have that many players on loan, so it's fine. You know, the other day I was doing the Chelsea series. It was like going through a full squad, the players on loan.
Oh, crazy.
So this one's calm. There's not many players on loan, so we can go through that. I'm sure we'll get to them and go through all the players. So we'll start with your goalkeepers. You have 4 registered goalkeepers, obviously, in the league.
Okay.
And, well, I think only 2 of them actually played in the league, but we'll mention all 4 and you see who you want to keep, who you want to. So the main one, obviously, is Fabianski. Would you want to keep? Would you want to sell?
You know what?
You want to loan?
Firstly, before we do this, firstly, I just want to say they're all heroes and they're all legends.
Exactly.
So they're all going down in history. But I will do this based on going forward.
Going forward, I
will say even Fabianski, he's done his thing. He's a veteran. But you know what? I think going forward, we do need to make some way for some young, fresh guys. So I will actually say Fabianski, he can go if he wants. He's done his job. Like, I'm not telling him he can go because he's bad, but he's done what he's had to do. And we need to start moving forward. And a bit of our squad is aging. So we need the next generation now. So Fabianski, my brother, salute for your service, but you can go now.
Okay. So that's a sell for Fabianski.
You can go.
Areola.
He can stay. He's still got some more years in him.
Yeah.
He can still.
He was the goal yesterday, wasn't he?
He was one in goal. He did well. He made a good save. You know, before they scored the goal that was disallowed, he made a very good save, then they put him. But I would keep him. I would keep him because if I've allowed Fabianski to go, we kind of do keep him. But I would get a nice young keeper in there as well to keep them both on their toes.
Yeah.
Areola can stay.
Okay, so the other goalkeeper on your, team is called Anang.
Yeah, he can go.
Do you know who Anang?
I see him, but what's he doing out here? We just need, he can go. We need space for new signings.
And the last keeper is called Heggie.
Yeah, he can go as well.
He can go as well.
Yeah,
so amongst the keepers, you're only keeping Areola for now.
Yeah. Areola.
Okay.
But
very
Fabianski,
nice.
Salute for his service. He's been a servant. Great servant for the club.
Yeah. And now to your defenders. Zuma.
Has to stay.
Zoo.
Do you understand? Big Zuma. Big defender. Has to stay. He's a legend.
Has to stay, yeah?
Yeah.
What about Cresswell?
Do you know what? Another one, similar with Fabianski. He's done his work. He's been a great servant. He's going down a legend. He's got that trophy now. But we need to make way. So you know what? Cresswell, I'll allow him to leave. But also he's leaving a legend and salute for his service.
What about Kera?
He can stay for now. Do you know why? Because we need like squad players and he can play a few positions. He hasn't been terrible. I don't think we've seen the best of him yet. But Kera can stay.
Kera can stay. Okay. And what about Kufa?
He can stay. I like Kufa. He puts in the work.
He puts in the work, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And Aguerd?
Has to stay.
Brilliant
defender. He's a brick wall. Our Moroccan lion. Do you know what I'm saying? He has to stay.
Okay. What about Obona?
Another one similar to Fabianski and Cresswell. He's done his work. but I think it's time to make way, and he's getting on now anyway. He's probably retiring soon, so
yeah,
yeah,
probably.
he can make way. But another one, he's definitely served us very well.
What would you say about Emerson?
Ooh, you know what? I'll keep Emerson for now. I'll keep him. I don't think he should be our first starting left back. I think we definitely need a new one in, but good for competition.
Be a squad player.
Squad player, good squad player. I think he brings some good elements to the team. So yeah, we keep Emerson.
What about Johnson?
We have to keep him. I like him. I like Johnson. I think there's a bright future for him. We ain't seen his
he's still a young lad, isn't it? So
yeah, he has to stay.
And Casey, this is one defender. I don't think he actually played any games in the league.
Yeah, he can go. He can go. He can go. We need people that's played games, man. He could go.
Okay. Bowen. Now we're in the midfield. Bowen.
You already know he has to stay. He has to stay. He's
the
actually one of our
himself.
best players. The legend. He needs a statue outside the Stratford Stadium. That's what he needs. They need to even rename Stratford Station to Bowen Station. I'm trying to say he has to stay. And he needs an England call-up. He needs to start for England as well.
Yeah. To be fair, though, he didn't really have a great season compared to the season before, where he was really, impactful in your team. So I would have understood if you had, mixed feelings about him. But obviously, whatever feelings anyone would have had out the window after the final. So fair plays to him. Fair plays.
Legendary.
Declan Rice.
Once again. How can he go? How can he go? He has to stay. Best central defender.
Well, you do know he's going, though. You do know he's going.
It looks like it. It does look like it. But he's leaving a legend. He's leaving a legend.
Captain of the team.
He goes to a good home. Do you get what I'm saying? A club.
No, we'll take care of him if he comes.
I see you rubbing your hands.
We'll take good care of him. We'll show him the ropes, make him a proper England national, a legend.
I know, but he has to ask himself, he's going to a club who haven't won a European trophy in a while. You know what I'm saying? He's better off.
He can help them win. Now he knows how to win.
I know.
Now he knows what it takes to win. That's what we need at Arsenal as well.
One more year. That's what we're saying for Declan Rice. Just give us one more year.
It'd be hard, man. It'd be hard for him to stay because everyone will be coming, not just Arsenal, everyone will be coming in for him.
I heard Bayern Munich want him. Yeah. That's where I would go, If I was Declan, I would go to Bayern Munich. And even as a West Ham fan, I would prefer that move where he's not seeing him against us in the Premier League. That's going to be hard to deal with.
Yeah. As a West Ham fan, I'm sure that's what you would want, but it probably turn out different. So, what about Ben Rama? Saeed Ben Rama.
He has to stay. He has to stay. But what I will say about Ben Rama, he stays, but I'm not giving him a guaranteed starting spot. I think he should definitely need a player to compete with him and maybe bring out more of him. Ben Rama, right now, he's a legend to me as well. Scored the goal.
Scored the penalty,
He's got that flair and that finesse, I like that kind of player, so he has to be in the squad. He can't go nowhere.
Yeah, very true. What about Souček?
He can stay as well.
He can stay.
I wouldn't say once again, I think we do need other players in that position, but definitely competition for places. And with Rice possibly going, we can't be letting Souček go nowhere. And he's got that heart. That's a proper West Ham type of player there. So, keep him.
Yeah. Paqueta
has to stay.
Maestro.
Midfield maestro. And we ain't even seen the best of him yet. When he gets in, I think, you see if Declan goes, he's one of them people who's going to have to come alive even more. And I think we're going to see a lot from him. So, Paqueta, beautiful signing. Big up Moyes. And
that signing. I'm surprised he actually went to West Ham because a lot of bigger clubs were touting him and he chose West Ham. So,
He wants to win trophies, you know? So, he wants to win trophies.
I'm sure you're not going to get sick of saying that.
The talk's different now. We have to talk different, you know?
Very nice. Fornals, Pablo Fornals.
Do you know what? Fornals, similar to Cresswell and Fabianski, he can probably go, you know?
Really?
He can probably go. Yeah, but he's done
He actually
another great
got
servant.
you the goal to the final, innit?
There we go. Another great servant.
Yeah.
But you know, it is the kind of, like, don't get me wrong, he's good as a squad player and definitely good as an impact sub. But are we really starting him, leading with him? I don't think so. I think we could get a different kind of player. So I wouldn't mind if he goes. I wouldn't, it doesn't matter. But he's done his job. He's definitely done his job.
Right. Interesting. Downs.
I think he's got to stay. I think there's a future for Downs. Definitely a future for Downs. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
He's Declan Rice 2.0.
Lanzini.
Similar to Fornals, he can go. Although he scores some worldy goals, the goals he scores, but consistency and starting
he hasn't been great this last season. I think a season and a half now. He hasn't really been at his best. Yeah.
He's another one. I think he's done his thing for us. He could go on to greener pastures still. So.
Yeah. Maxwell Cornet.
He needs to stay because I don't think he's really had a chance yet. Injuries and whatnot. He can be a good player. I've got a lot of faith and hope in him. So yeah, I think he's got to stay for a couple more seasons.
Okay. And now we move to your forward players.
Okay.
Danny Ings.
He can go, you know. He can
really?
Go. Yeah, he came, but what did he really do? The job he came for, did he really do it? He hasn't really got that pace that we need. He's a fox in the box, but a little. We need a bit more than that from our strikers.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What about the West Ham legend, Antonio?
He's another one. In fact, you know what? I think he can stay still. He can stay.
One more season, huh?
One more season. And he's one of them people, like, see, like, the strength and the pace he has, coming on as a sub, he's going to cause problems for defenders. So, starting, I don't know about that. I think we definitely need someone else starting. But he can do a few things. So, yeah, we're not done with Antonio yet. And we need some more of his celebrations. For the celebrations.
And the guy, Skamaka.
This is the tricky one, you know. I'm in two minds about Skamaka. I think he hasn't shown us what he was here for yet. Obviously, he's had injuries. So he hasn't really, yeah, so I don't know. I feel like he could go to give us more money and get someone else. I wouldn't mind that. But at the same time, I think there is hope for him. So kind of two minds. So you know what? Maybe loan him. That's what I'll say. Loan him.
Loan.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, that's your first loan.
Yeah, I'll go for my first loan. Because he's not done out here yet. He's not done yet.
Okay. And the last player, I don't think he played that much in the league as well. Mubama.
You know, he's not bad though, you know. I think he's one for the future. He's one for the future, so he can stay. Or get a loan. He can have a loan as well. He can have a loan.
Okay. So that's pretty much your players in the Premier League. And then you've got two players on loan. You've got Vlasic.
Yeah, he's another one. He never really done what we wanted him to do at West Ham.
Yeah.
We didn't really see the best of him.
Yeah, so... it's coming back. So would you say he can go as well?
He can go if he wants.
Go out on loan again.
You know, no. You know, he could get sold because right now I think we need to gather up some funds for our next European campaign again next year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We're going
for back trophies. Yeah, we're going for back-to-back trophies. So we need
to be fair, you guys deserve this win, you know, because you were there or thereabouts last season. Was it not the semis? Yeah, the semis. That's when you dropped. So this is one step further, and you did the job. So well done, well done.
Yeah.
Then another, I think it's a goalkeeper, Nathan Trott.
Okay, yeah, he can go.
He can go.
Yeah, he can go. He can go
Okay,
still.
okay. And lastly, the manager.
Do you know what? He has to stay. He
He
has to
has
stay.
to stay.
How can you tell him to go now? He's
Yeah.
probably been one of our best managers. When you
Yeah.
really think about it, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. At certain points in this season, I was definitely questioning his
Yeah.
ability and his
Yeah.
competency. That's the word. I was
Yeah.
questioning his
Competency.
competency. Do you get me? I thought he's a bit too rigid in what he
Yeah.
does and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he's made up for it. He kept us
Mm.
up, and we're
Yeah.
still in Europe. So
Yeah.
really, can't go wrong. But I think he definitely needs to make some changes to
his game.
But another thing with Moyes, this is reason why I think he has to stay as well, is that the way he's orchestrated us winning that trophy, we have to give him credit for it. Because it's not as if like even that game we won, Fiorentina, there was dominating possession, we've hit them on the counter. You see what I'm saying? Like that's a Moyes specialty. The way he won that game is a Moyes specialty. So you know what? I give him credit. I think with some good signings next year, we can go back to the West Ham that we used to know. You know?
Yeah. He's a good manager. He's a good manager. And, I'm just happy you guys gave him, because I thought at some point this season gone, it probably would have been sacked. So it was good you guys stuck in with him, till the end. And you guys eventually gained safety in the league and went ahead now. And because it would have been maybe difficult for a new manager, maybe he would have secured safety, but probably would have struggled in the European games, because obviously it's not the team that he set up for those games. So good.
You have to give credit to the board. You got to give credit to the board. West Ham's obviously I'm a West Ham fan, so I'm biased, but it's a good club. You got to look at clubs like Chelsea, the way they've switched around, all these people sacking people quickly. Has it paid off for them? Really, not really. We stuck with him, and look, he's delivered. And really, we're back in Europe, so it's almost as if we finished in a certain position anyway. So really, all is well. All is well in East London right now. Do you know what I'm saying? We're celebrating.
All is well. All is well. All is well. So lastly, I'm gonna ask you, how many players would you want to see come into your team for next season?
I think we need a lot. Even maybe like 5. Because look how many players I said should go. There's quite a few positions where there's aging players.
Yeah.
I think we need to bring it. That's what I think more than anything, we need some of that young energy. We don't really have that. You know, them young players that are not afraid of nothing, just pull out tricks here and there. I know Moyes ain't really that kind of manager to go for them kind of players, but I think if he does put his mind to it, he'll pick out some good ones. So yeah, I think maybe 5, even 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
Because you've got to remember you're in Europe as well. So you're fighting on all fronts. You're fighting the local front, the league, the domestic cups, and now the European Cup as well. So it's a long season. It's a very, very, very interesting
We've got new standards to uphold now. Do you know what I'm saying?
New standards.
European trophy winners. So you do know I'm going to be saying this all until the beginning of next season.
All until the end.
No one can tell me nothing. If you're not
no one, I agree.
Yeah, or a Man United fan, you can't tell me nothing this year. That's it.
Honestly.
Fan can't tell me nothing.
Exactly.
Chelsea, nothing.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. So it's funny because Italian teams made the 3 finals and they've dropped out in both finals now. So what do you think is going to happen with the Man City Inter final?
I think Man City is going to win it. I just think it's one of them. It's almost destiny for them. I think it's one of them kind of games. This is their season. And what I would say, and I was saying this to someone the other day who's an Arsenal fan, is that people talk about Arsenal's season, they bottled it and whatnot, but really, especially if Man City win against Inter, we're looking at one of the greatest teams for a while. So really, you guys have to rate yourself for how much you pushed them, because no one else was even close. So all banter aside, you have to respect the effort that you guys put in. Man City, there's something different. But I think they're too much this year with Haaland there, even Grealish starting to play a bit. Like it's a bit mad. It's a bit mad for anyone else. And De Bruyne,
I can't see nothing but a Man City win unless they just don't turn up, which they kind of did when they were in the final the last time. But I think this is a different kind of game. That one, they were playing another English team that was good at the time. So this one, I reckon they come out all guns blazing from the start.
I think so. And you know what? The time when I knew, or when I started to really think, yeah, this is the year, it's the way they dealt with Real Madrid.
Exactly. This is the one they've been craving for. You know?
There we go.
They're craving for this one because everyone keeps saying, yeah, you're good, but have you won the Champions League? You know, until you win the Champions League, come chat to us. You know, all like them Real Madrid.
It's all about trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta win trophies in this game. You could do all this other stuff, but what about the trophies in Europe as well? Not just domestic. It's about European trophies. That's what this game's about. Do you know what I'm saying? So
it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully they get over the line and become legends. I mean, they're still a great team, even if they end up not winning it. But I think they will. I think they will.
And I think, you know what, they are a great team, but I do think, especially like the champion, you have to win that Champions League to go down. Like, see, when we think of like Barcelona's, Real Madrid's, even Man United, I remember seeing them win that Champions League. You have to win that Champions League just to cement it. So I think they know that. And I think they're going in. They're not going to play no games with this opportunity.
Nah, I don't see them messing about. And luckily for them, they've been there before, so they're probably that last final is going to be playing in their minds, saying, "Look, we bottled it the last time. We didn't turn up, so this time we've got to, get the job done as quickly as possible." So I reckon they will come out guns blazing.
And you know what they say as well? They say you learn more in defeat than victory. So like you said, that mindset, because even like you see like with England, you see like Saka, for example, and Rashford. I think what that pain they went through with England is what's turned them into monsters as players. Now. You have to go through some stuff. So the Man City, they felt that pain. So now they're going to be a different animal, I think. So, and obviously, I want the English team to win anyway.
Exactly.
So big up Man City.
So big up Man City. Listen, Kwesi, thank you very much for spending our time with me today to look at your team. Wonderful. Hopefully we can do a lot of this season. Coming in where we're talking football and all that. So. Anytime. Thank you very much. So viewers, thank you very much. There's so much we have time for. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again when we look at another team. I'm sure the next team will probably be Man United, where we're going to be looking at Man United and the squad. So look out for that one as well. Thank you, Kwesi. And bye for now, guys. Bye, everyone.
Don't check this.